Can you hear me? Can you hear it? That's your CD.
Yeah,
Can you hear it?
it is true. Yeah.
As a happy holiday.
Just had some tinsel to whirl around.
So good. It is such a fantastic and beautiful album. Congratulations once again. I know you didn't release the album just recently. Rachel, welcome again to the KK Factor for Christmas. Together for Christmas.
Yeah, I think I had a bit of ESP on that title.
Did you? Now, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
You can hear me okay?
Yeah,
All right.
I can.
Oh, fantastic. I've been bopping to that album. I played it last year at Christmas. It's just such a happy Christmassy CD. There's so many CDs out there, but you just want something that's really boppy and happy. Now, Together for Christmas, it's very unique. It's in 6 languages.
Yeah.
Yep. So you've got English, French, Italian, Spanish, German, and Latin.
Yes.
How did you do that, Rach? How did you do it?
Well, I've picked them up over the years, I think, because my heritage is Italian. So I started singing in English and Italian, and then I heard a song in French that I liked, so I started singing in French. And then I heard a song in Spanish I liked, so I sing in Spanish. And just whenever I like a song, I just want to, it doesn't matter what language it's in, I want to learn it and sing it. So yeah, I don't discriminate between languages.
You're so clever. I always say it in every interview that I do with you, and it's such an honour to speak to you regularly. You are the Adelaide's princess. You are our princess from Adelaide, Rachael Leahcar, from The Voice in 2014. Is that right? I'm losing
2012.
2012.
Yeah. Years. Coming up to a decade.
I know. How's that? Now, tell me what Christmas means to you, particularly after we've come out of COVID.
Yeah, well, it means a bit something different, I think, this year for everyone. It's always been about coming together with family and celebrating for me, and catching up with people, sharing stories from the year, because sometimes it's the only chance we get to see people.
Yeah,
I know there are lots of people I'd love to catch up with during the year, but, it just gets so hectic sometimes, and just a moment to stop and say hi and show people that you care about them. So I think it's very similar this year, but also different, because we're just so much more grateful to be able to be with each other after being isolated for so long.
Now, a lot of your tours have been cancelled. Normally, we do see you grace the stages for Carols by Candlelight. Will that be happening this year in Adelaide?
Not this year, unfortunately. There's been so many cancellations and restrictions and everything. So I'm not doing that one this year. It's all gone virtual, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so they are still doing it, but I'm not on it, unfortunately.
That's okay. Well, we'll have something to look forward to, and hopefully next year, which will be a much better year, so we hope, with COVID and everything else.
It's got not much to live up to, so I'm sure it'll be a better year.
It'll be a bit much better. Tell me something. Who did you collaborate with on the album? Yeah, anything will be better than this, exactly. Who did you collaborate with on the album?
There was so many people involved, actually. It was a real team effort. So I worked on, I worked with I think 3 different producers. There was Darren Mullen, who also does one of the duets with me, Feliz Navidad. He did produce a few of the songs. Quentin Ayres, who was the first producer I ever worked with when I was 12 years old, did a few of them. And Pete Dacey and David Cameron, who I've worked with on a number of albums now. So some very talented people there all over Australia. I've also got 4 duets. Of course, I said Darren Mullen, and I've got my beautiful friend Lara Narkley doing Ave Maria with me. She's a fellow legally blind singer-songwriter. She's
and another
in Sydney.
amazing artist with a beautiful, beautiful voice.
Absolutely. She's just stunning. And when I flew her over to Adelaide to record the song in the studio with me, I thought it was a bit more, hands-on. I was just gobsmacked. Her voice is just so angelic and stunning. So I really admire her as a singer.
Wow.
And also Ben Whittington sings Jingle Bell Rock with me. He's a rocky guy from Adelaide, amazing voice. And of course, Grace Borden, who's a beautiful opera singer. She sings O Tannenbaum or O Christmas Tree. And it's my first attempt at German, so be kind.
You're so clever. When did you actually come up with the idea to record the album? Now, we know it got released in 2012. Was it the same year or was it prior and then it just took time to put it together?
So this one, it was released last year. So it hasn't been
Which
out that
album am I
long,
getting
but
confused with?
I think you're getting confused with the Voice Shooting Star one. That's kind of Christmassy.
I don't know. Together for Christmas was last year.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, I think it's a staple for pretty much every artist to release a Christmas song or a Christmas album, and I wanted to make it really special. So did something I'd always dreamed of. It was meant to be released the year before actually, but I ended up getting a cold and couldn't record the last vocals for it. So yeah, that's all right. I got to spend another year working on it bit by bit, and it turned out to be fortuitous because it turned out as I wanted it to turn out.
That's so good to hear, Rach. It's so good to hear. And as I said earlier when we started this chat, I absolutely love this album. It is a very happy album, and we need some happy Christmas songs. Because there's a lot of them have just become so very, very common with your normal ones that you hear every year. And we needed something a bit more happy. And this year's just perfect. And it's such a perfect gift as well to give for Christmas to anybody, really, to put under their tree. Now, JB Hi-Fi, where else can we get it from?
You can get it from, if you want a signed physical copy, you can get it from rachelleahcar.com.au. And yeah, just order it from my website. Otherwise, it's on iTunes, YouTube,
YouTube, everywhere.
Spotify. Yeah, you can chuck it on Christmas Day while you're unwrapping presents if you really want to. But yeah,
it was number 2 on the independent charts, I recall. It was number 2 on the on the independent charts as well. Did I get that right?
Yeah, I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure your manager told me that one. He's very, very proud of the album.
Yeah, it was. I don't really tend to pay as much attention to the charts anymore. I just want to tell people about it, and if they enjoy it, then that's the main thing for me. But yeah, if it reached number 2, then that's great. Good news. That means more people are listening to it.
That's right. Now, what's one of your favourite songs on the album?
I think it changes every day. As you know, I hate listening to myself.
I didn't know that one.
No, well, I do. I've always hated hearing my own voice. It just, it sounds weird. And I think it comes from me being a self-conscious teenager. Whenever, anyone would ask me to sing, I was actually very shy. But on stage is where I can be confident, and I feel comfortable on stage, more off stage. So yeah, I feel really weird when I'm listening to myself. But as far as my favorite song, I'm really not sure.
The whole album.
Yeah, yeah. I think one of my favorites to sing is Christmas Baby, Please Come Home. And for a slower one, it's Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, because Judy Garland sang it and I fell in love with it.
And it is a beautiful song. Oh, here's a nice one. Very common. I'll just pump up the volume a little bit.
I think I was jumping up and down as I was recording this.
Jingle bells. Now, I'm not going to guess, but what language is that one in?
That's in Italian. So I think I had the most fun recording that one, to be honest, because it reminds me of my childhood with Nonna.
Tell me a little bit about that memory.
Oh, I spent a lot of time with my Nonna growing up, and that's why I sing in different languages pretty much. Nonna and Nonno, unfortunately Nonno's passed away, and he didn't actually get to hear me sing in Italian or different languages. But yeah, Nonna is still here, luckily. Very lucky to have my Nonna. And I remember her, I don't know, she always made food, of course, and she let me eat spaghetti with my hands. So bit of fun. And she gave me coffee with lots of milk and sugar when I was 5.
Her Italian espresso coffee, no doubt.
Oh, right. Yeah, percolated.
Rachel, I'm going to wish you a very, very Merry Christmas. All the very best again with this album. It is a beautiful album. I can't stress that enough. And not because I'm interviewing right now, because as I said, I personally played it last year and I'm going to play it again this year. It is one of the most happiest of Christmas CDs that I play. And there are a lot of amazing artists out there with the beautiful voices that I also listen to. But if I want something that's happy, I really like this. I really love your album. So for everyone to support your album, they're going to go to JB Hi-Fi or pick it up from your website, and they'll get a signed CD. So that is, again, an amazing gift to give to somebody for Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely. A Kris Kringle or a Secret Santa, or just the stocking, you know. Even if it's just an ornament on the shelf if you don't have a CD player.
That's right. So tell me, are you expecting anything from Santa this year?
Expecting? No.
Or wanting? Wanting? Is there something special you want Santa to bring you?
Not really. Every year I run out of things to ask for because I just feel like I have everything. But I just want to spend some time with family, I think. I haven't really done that much this year, extended family at least. I see my mum and dad all the time. But yeah, I think it's just going to be really extra special this year to see people.
And a very safe one indeed, which is very, very important for us all.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the restrictions are like over there at the moment, but in Adelaide, it's just been raised to 50 people allowed at private residences. So yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's unless we're 30 or 50. I've lost track.
Yeah, I don't know. It's every day. It's true.
Well, Rach, have a very, very Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to your family. Merry Christmas to your manager, Duncan. And no doubt we will be catching up in the new year.
Yeah, absolutely. Merry Christmas to you. Thanks a lot for always supporting my music.
Thank you.